Kalispera Siolus. Welcome back to Tom Plays Civilization 6 for absolute beginners. We're back with the Greeks. No thanks. Well on the way to settling our part of this continent, which is good because it means we can concentrate on actual civilization. Okay, builder. Potentially got two farms together here. Although I don't think this land actually belongs to us yet. Well, let's improve the wheat at least. So this is our writer. She may as well go to sleep until the Acropolis is built. Egypt has become a merchant republic just like us. Miletus needs more housing. Grief, we only got 4. Oh well, we'll look at that once we finish the Acropolis, assuming it doesn't help. Got a new government, however, not that keen on having a theocracy, really. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so we earn a great artist, or we have an alliance with another civilization. Well, I'm thinking we've got a better chance of earning a great artist. I'm wondering how. So we do desperately need to be able to build these. So this, we've got new ways to declare war, ability to construct a spy. So what would the boost be for this one? Oh, and a great artist, sorry. I don't think we've even got an option for that yet. I should probably check it, if possible. Right, Athens. Athens. Okay, well we don't really have that many things they can build. I think another builder, to be honest. I do want to get all of these provinces improved. I'm just thinking in terms of policies. Do we now have an option for a great artist? We don't. Like a boost to a great artist. Quite curious about it. Great artist, Michelangelo. Well, we are in the lead. Oh well. Not to worry. Right, let's build a farm. So we'll actually get a boost if we can build another farm next to it, which would be good. Right, so build a new builder here. I do want them to get to Eritrea, because I'm hoping if we can improve these areas a bit, we can speed up the production of this quadrireme. Apostle is now an option. I might go for that because Cleopatra's making me very nervous. We could do another holy site as well. So basically we can only produce our own religious units for conversions and such like if we have a holy site in a city with the appropriate religion. So at the moment Athens, if Cleopatra managed to convert Athens, we would be completely stuffed as far as religion goes. Let's do some rice, just for variety in the diet. So I'm thinking it might be sensible to surround Athens with apostles in the short term for defence. Defensive religious war is much easier than offensive because you can heal at your shrines and things. So that should be fine. Just going to check that she's not attacking us. She isn't, and she actually quite likes us. So why don't we try and declare friendship? Okay. Can we make an alliance? Apparently we can't. Well, nonetheless, that's not bad. We've actually got a friendship with Cleopatra, which is kind of surprising. Okay, so our apostle appears to immediately have a promotion available. Okay, so we've got an option to spread religion 2 extra times. Religion spreads triple strength in cities of other civilizations. And we can gain 100 gold if a unit converts city or religion for the first time. What we really want is one that makes them better at theological combat. But I'll go for orator for now. So I think we can actually spread religion 4 times while still keeping the apostle. So it's something to consider. But in some ways I do want to keep in defences, but yeah, in the medium term I think we should be looking to build another holy site. Okay. We're not too concerned. As long as Athens remains Athenist, we can never lose by means of religion, basically. No one can gain a religious victory for as long as Athens is Athenist. So I'm reasonably happy just having them on defence at the moment. I still keep expecting her to try to convert my cities. I'm worried she's going to do a surprise attack and try to convert a bunch of cities at once. Amazingly, it doesn't count as regular war, so even though, you know, it's really not on, it won't compromise our friendship in any way. Oh, got a new envoy. Okay, so we're not suzerain of Stockholm. However, I think we do get a big bonus for having 6 in Kamasi, so I might go for them instead. Big culture bonus. Can always go for Stockholm next. Okay. Oh yeah. Build the farm, get some rice paddies going. Military land unit. Not sure I'm understanding that, but we'll see. Okay, so she's converted her own city, so that's fine. We now have square rigging. Okay, finally improved 2 sea resources, so let's go for celestial navigation. Got 3 mines as well, which is good. Right, Athens has built another builder. I am thinking, let us bite the bullet and make a settler. It's going to reduce the population in Athens, but we're so far ahead of everywhere else. So while it's a bit unfair on Athens, it's what the civilization mostly needs. Okay, so on a military land unit within 0 tiles, must occupy district or wonder with a free slot of a proper great work type. I'm slightly confused, but I'm going to bring a military land unit over in the hope that that will allow her to activate. So we'll just skip turn. I remember coming across that as a concept before. Okay, we have a builder here. With potentially 5 uses. So let's just look for places we can improve. Right, so we've got a rice paddy there. As long as there are no barbarians in the way that are going to kidnap the builder. Okay, you can do some wheat. I'm hoping this will be enough to effectively improve everything. I've already got one on the way down here. And they've all got 5 moves, so I'm going to change that policy. So we earn humanism. I'm surprised that we don't seem to be able to make an alliance yet. Oh well. Not to worry. Right. So, Argos. They have... Right, they've already got an archer. They can't do a settler yet because they don't have enough people. I'm going to build a water mill so we can build settlers more quickly in the future. Seeing as they're next to a river. Okay, let's go do some cows. Cavendish, well, I want to move you there first. Can I now activate? Not clear. Not clear at all. Navigation, we've got apprenticeship, got a nice boost towards that. And I still can't activate. Activate on a military land unit within 0 tiles. Got a military land unit. Must occupy a district or wonder with a free slot of a proper great work type. I see. Right, so we need to build the amphitheatre first. That's the problem. In fact, I probably don't even need this land unit. I'm probably misreading this. But I'll put it to sleep anyway. And you can fortify. You can build a plantation and start improving things. Ooh, dangerous. Okay, maybe not that dangerous. Horse archers. Okay, well, you have started with a bow, so let's do a monument first. Bit of culture. Okay, she wants tobacco, which is fine, and she will give me money and coffee. I have 2 tobacco, she has 2 coffees, we can afford to spare it. That is actually a pretty good deal. Brilliant. You see, Cleopatra, you see how much nicer things can be if we're friends. Instead of constantly having a go at me. Right, so I'm going to get rid of this one. Great artist points, that's what we want. Okay, brilliant. Great writer, great artist are the main ones we want. Great scientist is also potentially useful. Great engineers would also be handy, but can't have everything. And we need culture mostly. So that's probably okay as far as it goes. Oh, let's do the military upgrade. So 50% discount on all unit upgrades, and I'm going to try to upgrade everything. And our next civic, well, we're unlikely to earn a great merchant, so I'm going to go for that one, because we might get an alliance with Cleopatra soon, I'm hoping. Stockholm want us to recruit a great admiral. Probably not going to happen. Oh, 2 envoys. Okay, right, even though it'd be nice to have this at 6, I'm going to have a good go at getting suzerainship of Stockholm. No sign that that's succeeded, unfortunately. Keep building improvements. Right, so you upgrade to crossbowman. You can fire. There is no room for barbarians in our lands. Not anymore. And they can't upgrade. Okay, so the primary places we need to upgrade our military units are on the borders. Oh, great. Boost to metal casting. Aliatos doesn't have one. Actually, it looks like we're going to get them all anyway. Swordsman we can't upgrade, we don't have a technology, so crossbow, 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 crossbow. I don't think there are any archers left. So we've upgraded every unit as much as we can, so we'll change that policy again next time. We go back to the maintenance. We can fortify. Ah, now we do need to make 1 lumber mill to give us a boost towards something. Might already have a boost, but just in case, I think we should make a lumber mill. I'm not very keen, because it gets rid of the forest. This is down to 80, so I think maybe the improvements are helping. Gunpowder and earn a great scientist. Let's do education first because it's cheaper. Okay, what do we have? Okay, desert. Interesting. Petra. +2 food and +2 gold and +1 production are all desert tiles for this city. I suppose it depends how many desert tiles we can get. That probably is the best place to build Petra in our civilization. Like, the more we move down here, but then Lisbon will be expanding as well. Mont Saint Michel. That's also an option, but I think for this one it'd probably be better to start with a watermill. Okay. Doesn't seem to be giving us a boost. Maybe we'd already got the technology that gives us a boost for. Not to worry. Can't be helped. Still wants money from us. Have you not seen all our crossbowmen? Have you not seen how our defence is now? See, it's even advanced enough for Cleopatra to like us. Who would ever have thought? Oh, good grief. There's like fish as well as coffee. Let's get the coffee actually, because I don't think we had any of our own. We're having to trade with Cleopatra to get it. So we've got a knight of mine, haven't we? Okay, so what else? I'm only really interested in improving places that haven't been improved. quarry already. Is that some unimproved tobacco? Yeah, I think it is. Let's go get that. Quite fascinated by the fact that Cleopatra hasn't tried to convert us yet. Yeah, she really hasn't. Oh! Brilliant. That gives us a boost towards diplomatic service, which is good. And we now have an ally. Wonderful. Okay, so Ephesus has a bunch of options apparently for wonders, which we do want to start building. However, Ephesus specifically, we want to start spitting out some crossbowmen. So let's do that, because they've now got, I think, the armory, they've got the barracks. We're going to get some very experienced crossbowmen from them. So despite all the other things they could and potentially should be building, we really need crossbowmen. Yeah, this might be the first time that someone's responded to our promise not to convert their cities by also not converting ours. Far too used to Saladin and Philip of Spain. They'll insist you promise not to convert their cities while happily converting yours and refusing to make any similar promise. Which is really not on. Okay then, well maybe we should do some more trading with Egypt, seeing as our allies. Let's do Nekon, maybe. Wouldn't mind having some nice roads going through there, even if they're not necessarily the best places to trade with. Okay, I'm going to take a risk because there's a barbarian down there and see if we can improve these fish. I am trying to build a navy. 79 turns to go. Oh, so frigates we're producing. Okay. Oh, we do still have a boost. We've got mass production, gunpowder and banking that we have boosts to. We haven't done much with banking really. Musketmen might be useful, I suppose. Might be able to upgrade the swordsman to one. Okay, Miletos, that was one of the places that didn't have sufficient... Oh no, no question, need an amphitheatre. Envoy, right, we're suzerain of everywhere now. So let's do Lisbon, because we haven't done them yet. We could probably do with going in a sort of round-robin fashion, just to make sure we stay suzerain of all three. Partly if we get attacked, partly for the culture boost. Brilliant. Right, so we've improved Eritrea about as much as we can. Still going to take them forever to build that ship, but we have done what we can now. Mercantilism. Okay. So we don't want this anymore, so let's do the unit maintenance one again. Got some things for trade, but what we have is probably more useful on the whole. Yeah, I think that's what we need. Civic diplomatic service, thanks to the alliance, we've got a big boost to that. We can now build a missionary should we wish to. We're probably going to hold out for another apostle though. Keeping a close eye on Cleopatra's missionaries. Plantation. This looks good. I think we're running out of things to improve. At least in our original cities. There are a few up there. So it wouldn't hurt to get some silver. I don't know if there's anyone likely to attack us, so hopefully we can send the builder up there safely. Hopefully. So he doesn't have a ranged unit. Ah, cool. We now have a diplomatic service. Not too concerned about the policy changes. Only open an embassy of Cleopatra. There we go. Alright, so I think Miletus, Corinth actually has a crossbowman, they're there. I think it's just Athens and Miletus that I need. So that's 3 crossbowmen so far. It's not too bad. Okay, we have a boost towards the Enlightenment now because we've earned 3 great people. We can now purchase a guru. Still holding out for apostles. Ooh, Egyptian warrior. They might still be trying to set. And we have met someone new. Okay, so Tomyris is also warlike. Although she does tend to be quite loyal to friends. So let's try to be friendly with her. I don't think she's necessarily strictly warlike. You know, I think she's got some non-warlike qualities. Now here's a question, can we justify building someone here? Because Corinth has already moved a fair way in that direction. I think it might be worth it. So we just fill in all the gaps along the coast. Okay, so where did she show up? Seoul, I think, is a city-state. Just wondering how Tomyris has found us. Doesn't matter enormously, to be fair. It's actually nice to meet someone. Oh, Seoul wants a trade route. We can work on that. We can definitely work on that. Okay, so before you decide you don't like us, let's establish an embassy, because that often helps. Okay, Athens can now build an archaeological museum, an art museum, or a university. Alright, we are hoping to get an artist, so let's go for an art museum for Athens. Okay, she will give us open borders, that's not very useful. 8 gold for 3 turns is quite useful. And she wants these things, which to be fair we can spare. I'm just wondering, okay, make it more equitable. Right, she'll give us 7 and 9 gold per turn. I am okay with that. I can use the extra money. Now have a gunpowder. Okay, brilliant. Metal casting, mass production. +2 gold from quarry improvement. Actually, that sounds useful. You have the odd quarry knocking around. I wouldn't gold. He wants iron. He can't have iron. He's not an ally, and iron is a military technology. I've suddenly noticed that I should have been attacking these people. That's unfortunate. They might get away now. The Egyptians seriously attacking that encampment with just a warrior? Not sure I fancy their chances. Still, up to them, I suppose. Thinking we should probably send our swordsman up, really. Maybe change into a musketeer on the way. Okay, we have the Enlightenment. Has that given us something? Extra science. That's a science thing, isn't it? Okay, I'm not as concerned about science. I mean, not that we don't want science, it's just that it's not our main thing. Right, we have a few options. We are going to build an art museum, but not in time, so we don't want to do that one. Research astronomy might happen. Civil engineering, we'll probably get that one. And nationalism, I hope we won't get. I don't want to declare any wars if I can avoid it. We're trying to be peaceful. Right, Argos, where are you up to? You have a monument. I do want to build ancient walls at some point. I think they are a tourism thing, but let's do the Acropolis first. Apparently there's a place in the desert, so this might be another place we could have Petra. But normally deserts aren't that useful. Okay, so I'm going to make a city here. I'm going to upgrade the swordsman to a musket man. I'm going to send them up just in case the Egyptians fail, because the barbarians will be weakened, so we can take them for the 50 gold. So I need you to build a monument. Next, you can fortify, and we'll see how Egypt does. Actually looks like they might be winning. They're going to take that 40 gold away from us. Bit unfortunate, plus we'll have to settle there pretty pronto. But we do have this settler coming, so it's not terrible. Hopefully we'll get there in time. She sent us a trade delegation. Very welcome. I am keen to be friends with everyone if possible. What do we know about Tomyris? Okay, she wouldn't normally have liked us, but we did make a big effort to be friendly, so we're doing okay. Can I declare friendship? Ah, fair enough. Okay, Corinth, right, you can do an archaeological museum. I'm gonna alternate, I think. Build a silver mine. Trader here. Right, well we need to make a trade delegation to Seoul to gain a free embassy there. So Christian's land is probably the closest we can get to Seoul, so let's go there next. Research. Probably going to go for mass production. I don't think we really need bombards. We'll get them anyway, of course. But no hurry. Okay, Sparta. to build a district. Builder can make a quarry. Nope, they're heading back. I think they've seen us coming. They're going to take those barbarians out before we can steal it from them, which is fair enough. Right, we've got a new crossbowman, presumably an experienced one, so they can go to protect Athens. Just move you straight in, see what we can do. Builder want to make a quarry. And Ephesus, right, Ephesus, I still want you to keep building crossbowmen. Actually, possibly we should have gone for the new city. It should be fine. Just double checking that our cities are still all Athenist. The Egyptians have run again, that's good, maybe we'll get the gold. Yep, we're still doing fine, except for Kamasi, we've lost Kamasi, which is annoying. But we can always get it back. Yeah. I don't know why she sent us 2 trade delegations. It's nice that she has. What do we have? Right, you can do an art museum as well. And we have an option to send someone. Right, we've lost our suzerainship of Stockholm, so let's take that back. So those are still the main ones. Seoul would be great, but we don't actually need them. I'm going to fortify for now, see what happens to the Egyptians. And apparently they're going to do a runner. Yeah, I have a feeling our musketmen are a little bit technologically overpowering for the barbarians. Production, that should allow our religion to spread a little better. Let's go for metal casting because it's the only one we've got a boost for. Let's give him a promotion. Gives the Egyptians one last chance to take these barbarians. And all they've done is severely weaken them for us. Fantastic. Thanks, Cleopatra. Excellent, now I just need to get a settler up here as soon as possible. Okay, alright, so we can now do core. So this basically means that we can get 2 military units of the same type. So that will make us much more powerful militarily. And we just built an art museum, which has given us a boost, which is good. So national identity and Grand Army. Right, I'm not very concerned about either of those. Really? Okay. So I want you to fortify. Go for opera and ballet. That was just in time. And we actually have 2 great people. A great artist and a great writer. Brilliant. This is Athens, so I'm going to build a university. We've built our art museum, so we want to generally We'll find this with the archaeologists as well. We generally want to spread out the works from each artist, so we don't really want two in the same place by the same artist. So we do need to plan these a little. I think theming in art museums means that we want 3 types that are all religious. I don't think they can be by the same artist, and we want them all in the same museum. The problem is we don't currently have any other museums, so we may have to do them all in this museum and then start swapping them around later, which we can do. But yeah, it's something that comes in with archaeology as well. Right, Machiavelli. Okay, well you head there if you can. Oh, you can't. She's there. Okay, so she's done another one. They should head back to the city, and Machiavelli should go there, so we can put one great work there and one here. Perfect. Kumasi wants a trade route, and we should do that as soon as we can. And Lisbon wants a trade route. Right, brilliant. So we need to start sending traders to all of these countries, and that will give us a free envoy. And Athens is now defended. Progress. Settler is nearly done. Right. So this is a sculpture. So we've got religious and sculpture, so they wouldn't theme in any case. So yeah, basically theming, I think where here we're getting like, what have we got, 3 culture and 1 culture. We'll get much more if we can manage to theme them. So we need a lot of art museums, a lot of archaeological museums. We could declare colonial war on Harold Hardrada. I do not wish to. I am Pericles, I am a man of peace. What are you doing here? Oh well, not to worry. Okay, and Michelangelo's final work is another sculpture. So we have 2 sculptures and religious. We could try putting them in the same museum. You never know. Might not matter, but that they're by the same artist. I know it does matter for archaeology. This course is on movie. I suppose we will find out. Certainly if we get another sculpture. Right, so still on the Merchant Republic. I don't think there's anything we're going to want to change. Oh! Plus 100% Theatre Square District adjacency bonuses. Plus 100 culture yield from Theatre Square districts. Right, we might be better off having that instead of a meritocracy now. As we are heading firmly for culture. Okay, we will get field cannons because they're the ranged unit, so we will end up with those. We will research astronomy and we will build 7 different specialty districts, but that might take us longer because we're doing all the Acropolises first, so can't be helped. We've got 2 envoys, so what do we have? Trade route, trade route, trade route, and Great Admiral. Part of me wonders if we should have tried to get hold of that every first envoy equals 2 for Seoul. probably not worth it though. Let's just go ahead. Maybe if we meet a few new states all in a row. Ah, there we go, we've instantly met a new city-state. Of course. Construct a campus, well that's good. I wouldn't mind having a second one anyway. At the very least. Okay, so this is the settler. I'm going to combine them with crossbowmen. And I want to send them up here, ideally. If this, where the barbarians were settled, is probably a good place for a new city, I think. So we will need to move the musketeers. That will give us the field cannon. The boost is 2 forts, unlikely to build forts, to be honest. So let's go for that. We could do with a field cannon. That will improve our military capabilities considerably. Okay, no option for an Acropolis, so I will do some... Well, the granary gives us housing, but I would like some medieval walls, because it does give us tourism later, and also we're on the edge, so I might do medieval walls for now. Okay, right. Oh, another settler. I don't know if there's anywhere she can settle now, is there? Except maybe up here. Maybe that's what she's going for. Be a bit of a race. Okay, well let's have you guard the silver mine. And we'll tell the settler to go straight up there. Okay, right, so I'm going to leave it there. Really started heavily towards the whole art and archaeology thing, so that's good. Hopefully we'll be able to make some movement. It looks like Cleopatra's sneaked to Buddhism, which I'm not happy about, or maybe that was accidental, maybe it's just spread. I don't seem to have the option to get her to make a promise, and maybe that's not her fault. But we should probably, once we get the next apostle, try and make some missionaries. We really need another holy site. But of course, Acropolises are top of our list, because we want a culture victory. So, a quick check of our culture. You see we have shot way into the lead now. So we've still only got 4 foreign tourists visiting our city, and we need at least 55. But everyone else has got no chance of winning a culture victory. So that's basically where it stands. We're looking good for culture. There's quite a bit of religious stuff going on. Yeah, definitely should build a holy site. But anyway, it's good progress. We're improving our military down in Ephesus now. It does stop them from developing as a city, unfortunately. Might need to temper it slightly, or maybe build another campus. Probably don't want more than 2, but maybe Rhodes could build one, because they're facing Harold as well. But we shall see. Or maybe if we actually explore other islands, like here, and perhaps discover new places we can build a second Greece. But we'll see how it goes. Leave it for now. So yeah, thanks for watching. I shall see you next time.